Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic. This is a general reading for you for the month of April 2023. This is also timeless free to and take what resonates, leave what does not. Cross watcher, you could be listening to something that's specifically for you or has to do with you. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe if you would want me to channel your specific situations. Let's get started quickly. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. The active participation in things. You're feeling inspired to actively participate in whatever the situation is. It's good. You're motivated. That's I like that. We have the Princess of Pentacles and the Lovers. You're showing up here, Gemini. We have the Devil card. Oh my. Uh, we have the Judgment card. Three major arcana in a row. We have Nine of Cups here. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. And then we have the Two of Swords. Okay, there is some kind of well, you're looking at it, the situation going forward. You want to actively participate in this, and you you're judging the situation, even if you have to deal with a tough tough energy, this toxicity. You can transfer it. So the Lovers and the Devil card are like opposing energies, not in this but in the Rider Waite. We On the Devil card we have the couple that is bound, and on the Lovers card in the Rider Waite we have a couple that is free, but they're still together. They're still a couple, right? This has got something to do with you also thinking about expanding your family unit or being a parent, or about who's going to be the parent with you, right? There's some kind of mental conflict here going on. Whether this is the right person, or I don't see it as the right person, but something to do with the right um, stage stage of growth. I mean, a stage of growth. And the answer is positive. There is incoming information right now. There's incoming information on how things get toxic. There could be some kind of toxicity within the system, within the body, within the body, whichever one is. Or if you're a woman, especially. Yeah, but now it's like now that toxicity is worn off, there is some kind of mental conflict that is going on here. I don't know who this is. Yes, you're showing up here, but you feels like this is happening around you. I don't know. Let's get more cards, and then we'll know. Knight of Wands. It's like we need to actively participate in this. It's like there's this choice point whether to actively participate in this, whether it is practical. But I feel like you're reaching a point where you realize that it's practical or not, you're already in it. You've already participated in this. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe it is yeah, looking like a relationship. It's like a journey. And lovers, it's a spiritual journey. As soon as I said that, 4 of Wands, so you could be. It's about. No, it's too late to say that the twin flame journey is crazy. That's what I'm getting, but there is still one major argument, and I don't know. It's going to be a little funny, and it's because you'll have that one argument or mental conflict, whoever it is with. It's going to be about that subject, whether uh, whether the body has detoxed enough or is it fit enough to bear a child, and it's just going to be about that. It's going to be a fight, or it's going to be about should we be having children or not in the first place. Is it a part of is it a is, is it, are we looking at it as just as wish fulfillment, or like a symbol of our love together, or or is it just to feed the ego? Is it just to feed the ego? Progress on the twin flame journey, and is going good. It's slow and steady. It's slow and steady. The situation is firing up with the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and there is a lot of emotion. There's a lot of love here, right? So, are we thinking about this topic about having children to feed the ego and misjudging it as something that is inevitable on the twin flame journey? There's going to be a debate and conflict about this with your twin flame person, your divine counterpart, your soulmate, whoever you resonate with. Uh, Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. We have Moon card, the past. Then we have the Hangman, present. We have the King of Swords for the future. Then we have our King of Cups for the overall. We have in the hidden energies we have the Sword. Our major arcana after major arcana here. We have one, two, three, four, five, six major arcana. Aquarius, the star cards in the hidden energy here. I'm going to lay out all the cards, and then we're going to read this. Okay, we have for the strength, we have the Page of Wands. In the focus, we have Temperance. Hopes and fears, we have the Seven of Pentacles. In the 3D aspects of things, we have the Nine of Swords. Somebody's really stressing out about you here, and it's showing up. It's showing up in the 3D world. And as soon as I said that, we have the Justice card. It could be a Libra, definitely. Here in the for the fourth density, we have the Justice card. Thinking about thinking somebody's thinking intensely about you, but when it's in the mind, it's very it's a strong position, but when it comes to 3D practical material reality, it's really stressful, stressing out about you. Somebody's really stressing out about you, Gemini. And then on, okay, so the universe has Hierophant. Okay, this is it's not commitment issues. It is an issue regarding commitment, some kind of commitment, right? And somebody feels really dearly committed to you here. With it's like the Hierophant, the King of Cups, and the Hangman here. There's a lot of intense universal activity going on uh here, and somebody has judged you to be the one for them, and it's some the justification in their mind is like, I need, maybe they said this to someone, or this is what has been going on in their mind right now. They're trying to work it out as if, if they are, I the justification that they are giving is that this that you, Gemini, would be the best choice for them to have as a co-parent, right? As somebody to raise children with, having a good influence on young minds. That is their justification, and possibly seen this. They've seen youngsters around you, and you having a good influence on them, and it's like it's not sticking. It's not sticking because it's a, it's not it's just coming out of thin air. It's not sticking. It's going away. The the need to expand this family unit is going to come up. The issue, the topic is going to come up, and this is going to be a cause for conflict. This is what they're feeling, and it's like you're not going to take it up. And but then they're not sad that you will not have children, or maybe you will reject, or you will not take up, or the opportunity has been lost. It's not about that. It's something about them telling other people, giving the right justification, right? And it's okay. So with the moon card, there's something more. There is something more ancient, something more older related to this ancient. It's coming to me like this was ancient history. Like, they had thought about meeting somebody like you, or they might have met you when you were children or very very young, and at that point they're like, okay, I want to have children with Gemini. And yeah, but the hidden element is there was a separation, and they're trying to they're focused on bringing the two of you all together, and they know that there is chemistry. There's a lot of chemistry. They just feel that they're still not ready for this, and they're still not ready for this. This is what they're feeling currently right now. Oh, this is a little complicated. They have higher wisdom to not focus on this so much. They can look at it from a different perspective. They're feeling that there's a lot of emotional attachment. There's this potential for this family unit to grow and be really beautiful, and something very, very long term, and very peaceful, very, very spiritual, very traditionally spiritual, something very beautiful. They have a very grand picture, and there is there is some kind of achievement attached to it. That is what is bringing the ego in place. There's some kind of karma as well attached to this. Like, It's good karma that has to come about. It's been spoken somehow. It's been spoken. It's like there wasn't a deal, actual deal, but if it comes to that, they were ready to do that as well to get us Gemini. Our person was ready to do that as well. This person was ready to do that as well, because they know that in this lifetime that they would waited possibly a very long time for this, 7 years at least, that waited, and they were basically just on the verge of like making some kind of a deal with the devil to have you, but then they suddenly find you here, and they're like, okay, main intention was this family unit that we're going to generate. They're seeing the children being young adults here with the page, with the knight, or the page here again. They've also have had this vision, right? Like every night, in the middle of the night, they have this vision. They have this vision that's coming from a place of holding their feelings, their thoughts and feelings, thoughts about the future, plans about the future, which they can so clearly see in their waking hours. These emotions that they feel all the time, they're carrying around. Excuse me, I have some water. They might be doing a great job of hiding this. They might be doing a great job of hiding how deeply they feel about it, and how many uh, prophetic dreams that they've been having. They've been dreaming. They are dreaming about this family unit and future with us, Gemini, and they're doing a great job of hiding it. But people know that they're stressing out about us, Gemini. Just They're just focused on bringing us together. They're bringing us together. They're just focused on that, and they know that they can bring this. They can bring this into balance. At the same time, possibly there is some kind of uh, ruling that they are waiting for in their mind. They finally know. They finally find themselves in a place of balance, mental balance. But in the 3D, they seem a little stressed out that their actions and their movements, and they possibly have flashes of this dream, and there's some kind of non-expression. They're unable to express their their strength is showing rather than speaking. Their strengths are to showcase how they feel, and not put up a whole production, possibly a whole production. And they have been trying to put a whole production, but every time, like, there is something that stresses them out. And it's possible that it's like they are stressed out about, they never want to argue with you. It's this There's so much love here that their worst nightmare is that, like, the smallest of argument is their worst nightmare. Whereas they have this beautiful dream of a happily ever after, with the Nine of Cups showing up here. That's like their wish fulfillment. Oh, Gemini, somebody's truly, deeply, madly in love with us, and we might not even know how much this person loves us. Let's see. Let's get some Edmundula card for the outcome here. It's good to see some different cards here for us, Gemini. Aries and Taurus were almost the same card. Okay. Let's see what we have for the outcome. We have the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's, on in these set of cards, like this is like an abduction, like an ambush. Ambush. In the Five of Pentacles, we have just Seven of Swords. Then we have Ten of Pentacles, Fortune after difficulty. This is what came to my mind. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords. Shutting old and dusted opinions of others, like somebody who's the grandparents' generation, shutting that down completely, not accepting it. But it's so much more brutal than just like telling them to buzz off, right? It's more brutal. It's like blasting out their spirit of naysayers that you all can't have this, you all can't do that, you all can't, like that kind of a thing. And also possibly, if it comes to that, being the uh, adoption, if you can't physically have children, then adopting, that's an option. And they think that you will take it up, it's coming in. It's maybe, they're just tired. They're tired of not being able to speak, and they're just going to possibly do something as silly as stop you on your way somewhere, like in the middle of the road. It feels like a romantic gesture, like in the middle of the road, something in the middle of the road, happening in the middle of the road after having a big row and calling their family sellout to outdated ideas. And um, when they previous generations had children way even after they were much older, etc., etc., etc. The main thing is that person wants to be our person wants to be with us, Gemini, and create this beautiful love story. They want to raise children with you. They want to raise youngsters with you, at least one. That's what I'm getting. But at the moment, they're possibly like dealing with people in the family, elders in the family, probably older gentlemen in the family, or an advisor to the family. All right. So, and they also feel that having their own children, they might have lost the opportunity. It might be too late. We have modern medicine, so that's what I have. Well, no, we have to do very the normal oracle. Sorry, Gemini. Let's see what we have here. What we have here. What we have here. What do we have? Maybe they have people who watch. They've asked to watch us, look out for you while they deal with this. Just observe where you go, where you eat. I don't know. Looks like that. And after that, they decided that they want to adopt with you, or they want to adopt because they don't want to risk. There's something about it. They don't want to risk your freedom, or they don't want to risk uh, your body going through that when there are other children looking for homes. Yes, I heard that. But there's something about this Eight of Swords here. Somebody is under the influence of two siren like entities. I can't even call them women, feminine, nothing. No, no. Somebody's under the influence. Somebody's heard some kind of old wives' tales, is what I'm hearing, or some kind of misinformation that it's not like we cannot have children in the later age, right? We can. It's got nothing to do with that. We can, with the advancement in science and technology, we can, or even if we don't, we can have it. But it could cause complication. It could maybe it could cause complication. But somebody in the family, somebody elder, is absolutely convinced by two younger females, or very young doctors. They've heard it from, absolutely convinced, and I don't know why. Like, these are possibly surrogate mothers trying to, people, women who lease their room out. They're trying to get some money out of it, and they have somebody in the family, elder in the family, convinced that they are a better choice, and we can have the children. No, no, uh, no, no, no. Our person is not having it, Gemini. They rather adopt a baby who wants a home, is looking for a home. Is the tree again? So we have the gentleman. So there's this gentleman character. Somebody is in disguise with this gentleman character. They might be, like a vegetable vendor, somebody, a florist. Oh, okay. If there's a florist shop, somebody walking around with somebody carrying around flowers, somebody's in disguise, somebody's wishing really, really well for you with the flower stork bouquet, and then there's this issue of the babies. I caught that energy right. Correct. It's congratulations are in order. You're not only going to adopt, but we're gonna have babies of our own. At least one baby. One baby is written. It's definitely there, or possibly three children here. I'm seeing adopted children. One here, one here, one here. Congratulations. Whatever it is, they're going to be really, really loved. And the main thing is that you'll want to explore your relationship with the Ten of Pentacles. You want to expand the family unit. It's a tree. Grow the family tree. Family does not start with or end with blood. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, this was an interesting read. Lovely reading. Thank you so much, Gemini, for watching, and I will see you in the next one.